Okay, on page 22, instance number 11, this is a word problem in direct number. Let's go through this. Mr. Chen enters a lift in a building from 3 floors below the ground. So this is a very important phrase. Let's highlight this. And in direct number, let's represent it by a negative of 3. Negative 3 in the direction of below the ground, negative 3. So I mark it down here. Let's go on. So the lift now moves up 28 floors. So the first change is going to move up. In that direction, we will represent it by a direct number of positive 28. And then we'll see the next action is move down 17 floors. I use another color. 17 floors. So in that direction, moving down, we'll mark it down as a negative of 17. So let's go on. The next action is then move down again, move down 9 floors. So in direct numbers, moving down will be a negative of 9. So the question after all is, will Mr. Chen be on the same floor that he enters the lift? So let's work it out. Remember, when you solve a word problem, you must have a header. So I'll be answering it by header like Mr. Chen will be on. We are finding which floor he will be on after all this change. So the original position is a negative of 3. A negative 3, this one, negative of 3. And then we are going to find out the total change of all these actions. So the second one is positive of 28. So we are adding this change and then adding a change of negative 17, and finally adding a change of negative 9. These are the actions that Mr. Chen's lift has worked out. So let's go on. To solve this direct numbers calculation, we need to remove the brackets following the rules we talked about before. So the first bracket is easy because there is no symbol at the front, so I can simply copy negative 3 down. And then positive with positive, so after removing bracket is a positive 28. Positive with negative, what resulted symbol should that be? Should be a negative of 17. When we go on, the last bracket is positive with negative again, so I will have a negative of 9. So after removing the bracket, we see things like this. And so let's calculate it. Negative 3 plus 28 is 25. 25 minus 17 is an 8. And finally, 8 minus 9 is a negative of 1. So that's why we will see that finally Mr. Chen will be on the negative 1 floor. What means by negative 1? Negative meaning the direction of below the ground. So Mr. Chen will be on 1 floor below the ground. So will Mr. Chen be on the same floor? The original floor, the starting point he was at, is on negative 3. So now it's negative 1. They're different. They're not the same. Therefore, I should answer no. He will not be on the same floor. That's done. Same floor.